The Pittsburgh Steelers are not done yet making moves on this Tuesday because they have just signed inside linebacker Blake Martinez off of the Carolina Panthers practice squad and onto their main roster, the 53-man roster. So the Steelers, obviously, this is not the biggest news of the day. The biggest news was them firing Matt Canada, but now they make another addition, signing a veteran inside linebacker for more depth on the team after Cole Holcomb and Kwon Alexander went down with season-ending injuries in prior weeks. So just looking at Blake Martinez, what's he all about and what he could bring to this team moving forward. So, like I said, he's not on the Steelers practice squad, he's actually on the main roster. So, with Blake Martinez, he recently returned to the NFL. He was away from the game after he retired in November of 2022. Basically, a month into the NFL season, he decided to step away from the game. But then, this season, in late October of 2023, he tried to give football another chance, and he actually signed with the Las Vegas Raiders. But then he got released from the team. And then after that, he signed to the Carolina Panthers practice squad on November 6th. And now he's a Pittsburgh Steeler and officially on a main roster once again after the Steelers claimed him off of the Panthers. You can't claim a player off of a practice squad and then put them on your practice squad. If you claim a player off a practice squad, that means that they're going to your main roster, and that's what the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing. Now Blake Martinez will join Mykal Walker, Elandon Roberts, Mark Robinson, and be kind of a fourth inside linebacker with the Steelers, and may even get a chance to play a lot because of the Steelers' injuries that they've dealt with this season. So the Steelers, that means that they're going to have to release someone in the upcoming days because they're going to have more players on their roster than they're allowed. So in the upcoming days, expect someone to get released from the team. But I said that Blake Martinez retired from the NFL, but I didn't give you the reason why he retired, and you might not know this. But Blake Martinez, he retired last year in November, like I said, and he stepped away from the game to do Pokemon collection. He wanted to do his Pokemon collection and sell Pokemon cards. That's what he was doing. And he reportedly made around $5 to $11 million trading cards, Pokemon cards. And that's what he was doing. But then he allegedly got caught for scamming. Allegedly. There's an investigation. He got banned from a marketplace and banned from the app, and he's no longer allowed to sell to customers. Meaning that that's why he was more inclined to return to the NFL. Because after he allegedly got caught for scamming and selling Pokemon cards and banned from the website or banned from the app, whatever, he decided to return to the NFL. And I guess that's the reason why he returned. He can't do that anymore, might as well return to his next hobby, the NFL, and something he's actually pretty good at. He hasn't appeared in an NFL game since November 6th of 2022. He played 63 snaps on defense for the Raiders in that game. He finished with 11 tackles. So he did play pretty well in his final NFL game. And now at 29 years old and a year later, Martinez spent most of his time in his career with Green Bay Packers after getting drafted in the 4th round out of Stanford. For his entire career, Martinez has appeared in 84 games, starting 78 games, and he's recorded 706 total tackles, including a league-leading 144 of them in 2017. He also owns 13 career sacks and 4 total interceptions. So, Martinez, he's a decent linebacker. He's been a really good linebacker, solid linebacker during his NFL career when he's been playing. He's dealt with a lot of injuries, but when he's been on the field, he's been productive. And Martinez should help the Steelers' inside linebacker group. Looking at Blake Martinez, coming over from the Packers, he signed with the New York Giants. And because he was doing so well, putting up over 100 tackles, actually over 140 tackles in multiple years with the Packers, he came in with the New York Giants and actually received the captain patch on his uniform. And he became a captain with the New York Giants. And he followed that up with another over 140 tackle season, having actually, I think, 144 or like 147. I looked at it, but I forget it was around either 144 147, meaning that he's put up a lot of tackles and he's a really good run-stopping linebacker. But then to end his tenure with the Giants, he started getting injured, and that's where his career started to kind of fall off and started declining, and then he went over with the Las Vegas Raiders. But he was a captain in his stint with the Giants after performing very well with the Packers and them as well. Because if you're looking at Blake Martinez and you're thinking, he just got signed, will he play? Well, I'm here to tell you, he more than likely will play. Because if you look at Mykal Walker last week, he actually started inside linebacker next to Elandon Roberts after being on the team for only like a week or so. So if Mykal Walker could come in and be a starter and play a lot right away, then why wouldn't Blake Martinez do so as well? But what does this mean for Mark Robinson? This means that he's going to get pushed all the way back in the depth chart. I believe Blake Martinez will get more reps than Mark Robinson because that's just what the Steelers do. And Mark Robinson next year might see more. But as of right now, Mark Robinson will see mostly his snaps on special teams. So I believe, looking at the roster right now and looking at the depth chart that the Pittsburgh Steelers just listed, because they actually just updated, so I might as well just give you more information about the Steelers team as we're doing this video. Let me just give you some more information. The Steelers actually updated their depth chart today. Their inside linebacker, they actually had Mykal Walker now listed as a starter next to Elandon Roberts and not Mark Robinson. So that means Mykal Walker is now listed as a starter. That might change with Blake Martinez, but as of right now, he is listed as a starter next to Elandon Roberts. So the Steelers also signed Myles Jack to their practice squad as well yesterday, meaning that he joined the team after unretiring and after he got cut from the Steelers to begin the season. He got cut in the offseason, he signed with the team, but then he decided to retire after being on the Eagles for a little bit. But now he unretired and he led the Steelers in tackles in 2022. So the Steelers are just bolstering their depth at inside linebacker with the veteran players. They're getting these veteran players after all these injuries that they sustained. So, looking at the Steelers inside linebacker group, they looked stacked once again. They obviously are not as good as the Steelers had to begin the season, but at least they're adding some veterans who've done it in this league and have done it at a high level. So, Blake Martinez, this is the official introduction to him becoming a Pittsburgh Steeler. But one last thing before I end this video that I'll just give you guys more information about. I said that the Steelers updated their depth chart today, and they had Mykal Walker listed as a starter next to Elandon Roberts. Well, that means that they also updated their roster and their depth chart at another position, at right tackle. Usually before, when you're looking at the depth chart, the right tackle position was listed as Broderick Jones as a starter or Chuks Okorafor. There was an or in the depth chart, but now they took that away. There's no more of that or, and it's lonely Broderick Jones. He's the only person listed as a starter, no longer Chuks Okorafor. So it looks like that's going to be a permanent move. We all probably knew that was going to be a permanent move anyway, but now they made it official. So this is the Pittsburgh Steelers' official introduction to Blake Martinez and even Myles Jack and some more news as well. But let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the Steelers signing Blake Martinez to the roster? Do you actually believe he's going to help the team, or do you not? He's played with a lot of NFL teams. He's dealt with a lot of injuries in his career. He retired, he unretired, and it seems that as though that's what the Pittsburgh Steelers are going for. In the recent days, they signed two players who just unretired, Myles Jack and now Blake Martinez. So, signing two unretired players who decided to play football again. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below as well if you like Steelers content, analysis, reports. Like the video, turn on post notifications down below for the channel as well, so you get notified whenever I post the next year's video. I dropped one other video today. I'll drop one more later, but it's based off the Matt Canada situation. So stay tuned to this channel. I give you all the breaking news, and I cover everything Steelers, everything you could think of. Game breakdowns, reactions, news, rumors, highlights, reports, analysis. So I do everything. So if you want one spot for everything Steelers news, like, comment, subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.